YouTube, what's good? Welcome to CHEIFS Fan Center. Please like and subscribe. You already saw the thumbnail and the title of the video. It's a match preview versus Amazulu. It's a midweek fixture, Wednesday night, 7:30. It's Eguini. Moses might be the stadium. Let's go, man. Okay, let's begin with the predicted lineup for Kaizer Chiefs. I'm making two changes. The guy who played right wing last week had a stink of a game, so he won't be. I think he has to be replaced. And then Jablo Blom is expected to be fit for this game, so I think he comes back to the midfield for Sankelo Zwane. And then the back 4 and 5, including the goalkeeper, it doesn't change. I think this is the best back 5 that we have, including the goalkeeper. I think this is the best back 4 that we have for the season, and I think it shouldn't change. It's a long way back for Msimango and Dikloke back into the first team. Tori in goal, as I said, wasn't tested last week, but from what we've seen for his country and last season for his previous club, I think he's our number one by a long mile, by a long way, I mean. And then we have Totley and Inacio Miguel as the centre backs. I didn't think Inacio Miguel was going to start this soon. I thought he'd be integrated slowly but surely into the first team, but now we threw him in the deep end last week and he succeeded. So I think it's a long way back from Msimango and Dikloke back into the first team, man. I know it's harsh. Msimango and Dikloke are both signed last season to save Chiefs. Now they're the ones being replaced for better defenders, unfortunately, man. It's harsh, but as I said in my previous videos, that I don't think Dikloke and Msimango win you the PSL in the modern era, maybe 10 years ago, but I think you have to have these types of centre backs such as Totley and Inacio Miguel to win you the leagues and the big trophies. And then four-slide right back, as I said, him and Solomons will be great. The squad depth at maybe one more right back. It's great. It's great squad depth in the right back position if both those guys are fit. And then Cross, what a performance last week, man. As I said, this is a left back for the next 10 years. Bongani Sam will be a great backup for Cross, but I think it's his spot. It's his to lose. I think he'll start most of our games this season, Cross. And then the midfield, Mart, Blom, and Ndusha Balala. Look, man, you have to have a CDM, man. You have to have a national CDM. People are saying Zwane didn't play well because of Yusuf Mount, and Yusuf Mount is the worst player they've ever seen with Kaizer Chiefs. But Yusuf Mount is not like... The thing about Yusuf Mount, one thing I like Yusuf Mount, he's my favorite player in the team. But one thing I'll say about him is he can't carry responsibility. It's not his thing. I think Yusuf Mount plays with people who are already technically good or who already have experience. So Mount is not the type of player to play alongside a youngster. I have playing Mount next to an experienced player, then you'll see the best out of Yusuf Mount. He's our best number 8 by a long mile. I don't want to hear Sankelo Zwane is better than Yusuf Mount. The potential of Sankelo Zwane might be higher than Yusuf Mount, but as of right now, right here, he's our best number 8 and CM in the team. So he should be starting. And then Jablo Blom, if he's fit, I'm hearing he's fit. He didn't start last week. He wasn't in the squad last week because of match fitness. So I think he'll be fit. He has to start immediately. If it's not Blom, it has to be Mtetwa. It has to be a natural CDM who can protect that back 4. As I always say, I'm crying out for someone who can protect for a natural CDM in the team. And then Ndusha Balala, Sereno, they picked themselves. They picked themselves, man. Our two best players last week. And then on the right wing, I have Dupree. As I said, man, the guy who played right wing last week, Saile, had a very horrible game last week. And if he starts, I'd be surprised. I'd be amused. Dupree has to start. Dupree, a fan favorite. A guy who scores more than 8 goals a season. I think Dupree deserves to start on the right wing, man. Nabi, me and Nabi understand football, man. I said Dupree's not a striker. He's not an out and out number 9. He's a right winger. And if Dupree plays as a striker, he has to play in a 4-4-2. And in a double 9, so he can collect and make those speedy runs. But who's going to play 4-4-2 in the modern era? No one. So Dupree on the right wing. And then Chivaviro as a striker, man, we don't have a choice. He's our only natural number 9. So I think Chivaviro is going to start. So guys, let's talk about Amazulu, the position. The position is Amazulu, of course. It's the definition of a mid-table team, man. They finished number 11 in the league, 36 points, same level as us. Chiefs only beat them on goal difference in the league. Obviously, they're a cup team, man. They've got very good cup runs. They're up, meaning they're always up for the big games. They beat us 1-0 in the Kaizer Cup, obviously last year in the first round. They made it to the semis. They made it to the quarterfinals of the Nedbank Cup last year, losing to Pirates. So they're up for the big games, man. But they're pretty off form as of late. They've lost 2-1 last week to Pukane City due to Veli Motwa making a mistake. Something's mentally happening there with Veli Motwa, so it's a good time to face them. They've only won 1 of the last 6 league games going back to last season. So they've only won 1 of the last 6 league games. So it's a very good time to face Amazulu, but it's no easy feat, man. It's no easy feat. They've still got quality players. Ben Motwari, Veli Motwa, Phillies, Mobara, Hanamumb, Augustine Mulenga, Ethan Brooks. As you can see, all of these players at some point in their career were good enough to play for Chiefs, Orlando Pirates, and Mamelodi Sundowns. So they've still got quality players who can still hurt us. So it won't be an easy feat. Plus, it's Durban. They're going to up for it. They're always up for big games. So here's my score prediction for the game against Amazulu, man. I think we'll win 2-0. I think we have enough firepower and confidence from last week to beat Amazulu. Amazulu also, as of late, it's not up to scratch, man. They've got a new coach. I think they're settling into his tactics. Plus, the confidence of Veli Motwa seems to be questionable as of late if he starts. The key players, the good players, Phillies, Hanamub, they haven't been in form as of late. So I think we'll have enough to beat Amazulu. So 2-0 at LINEUP+. Plus, everywhere we go as Kaizer Chiefs, whether it's Polokwane, Gauteng, Western Cape, Durban, it doesn't matter. It's always going to be a home game every time for Kaizer Chiefs. So I think the crowd will be up for it, especially in Durban, to help us get over the line. So 2-0 to Kaizer Chiefs, man. Okay, my thoughts on the game, my words of motivation for Chiefs, man. I think just go there, play your football like you did last week. I think give the ball to players who can actually do something with the ball. Give the ball to Sereno, basically. Give the ball to Sereno and Mdushabalala and Dupree. Yusuf Mart, it's your responsibility to give the ball to those players, man. If you play well, the team plays well. That's your position. That's your position, Yusuf Mart, as the captain, as the leader. Just push the team, help us go forward. I love the new coach, the goalkeeper coach, motivating us. I think the confidence is at a high right now. So let's keep it that way, man. Whatever happens, when someone makes a mistake like Mdushabalala, don't shout at him. Just pat him on the back and say, we go again. That's all you want. The aggressiveness you showed last week, just show it again this week. Jurgen Klopp once said that if you work hard like the opposition, the quality will begin to take over. And we've got more quality than Amazulu, so just work hard and then we'll beat them very easily. That's the video, guys. Please like and subscribe, man. I'm out.